difference?
Squaresoft is before Squaresoft and Enix merged. So Sora,
okay.
so Kingdom Hearts 1 came out right before the merger happened. So all these are Squaresoft characters. I want you all to keep that in mind as we go into this game 1. And we're starting for the Cloud to do of all things. On Battlefield, that's a good start.
Yeah, Battlefield is definitely a stage that benefits Sword characters overall. You're able to juggle a bit easier, especially with the hitboxes that Cloud has an up air and the tech chase abilities that he has.
I also know someone absolutely had to have picked the music because Those Who Fight Further is a banger Final Fantasy VII track. Double limit on deck, and but right now Zephyr has a very clean, very decisive lead between these two. That's going to be limit cross slash. Not quite dying though from center stage. Unfortunate scenario there, and getting clipped by the blade beam in turn.
So that's at least damage on the board. However, that backer should take it. I think the DI was kind of questionable. No, we didn't see any spikes or anything, but it's also Cloud Bear. Could have just been,
you know, yeah, it could have been something. And so going from fighting yourself to fighting your greatest foe, Sephiroth is now on deck. I love what Zephyr tried to do there. That's something really good to keep in mind because Sephiroth stays in place for a second when trying to use that up B. So a good attempted call out, but just not quite finding it. But
Zephyr is pressing buttons, and they're all working though. Alistar doesn't really have an answer right now.
Yeah, it's all aggressive. It's very aggressive, calculated play from Zephyr, and just kind of choke holding Alistair and preventing them from really getting themselves on the board. A lot of call outs here and there. And the disparity is starting to get very noticeable between the two. And it's only increasing further as Zephyr keeps trying to find good stocks.
Yeah, that's definitely the stock. You have such a tall character. He's also as light as Pikachu for some reason.
So tall character, light character, and very easy to hit. That's for sure. Gotta keep that in mind. Dropping shield into a cross slash, interesting scenario there. And another cross slash, racking up damage, and we're gonna see a 3-stock in squads.
We may. Talk about how Cloud as a starter could be really good if you're able to finish off stocks, and we've seen him finish off these stocks.
Indeed. A little bit of a blade beam to create some force action, not getting the counter actually. A raw forward smash, and yeah, just spot dodging a climb hazard is something good, I guess, that can kind of force Alistair back off stage. I like the attempted finishing touch for style, but not quite making it work. An up smash, maybe even a back air from center stage could possibly do it, because Sora is Zelda weight, like 75-ish.
Yeah.
Pretty light.
Narrow definitely start taking it soon if it's closer to the ledge.
Absolutely. All right, just opting to charge limit instead of just sitting there at ledge. Not getting the blade beam actually, amazing roll behind, and not even get the punish off that smash attack.
When does grab start killing? Or throw start killing?
From Cloud?
Yes.
Like 200.
Okay.
He's not getting a kill off of that.
It's also Battlefield ceiling, so it's still gonna be a while. But avoiding the Thunder.
What is Zephyr gonna try to kill with here? I mean, he's starting to lose a little bit of momentum.
There we go.
Drops it off with the Cloud, but I mean, he's still got 2 fresh characters. And Sora just walks up, gets a grab, and it's game over, honestly. Or a Lariat. Or a
neutral B, Nair, Fair, Bear. Down air will probably kill.
All he's doing is just waiting. It's like waiting for an overextend. Like, yeah, I'll just get a special move off or something. That's gonna. No, not getting a grab there. Grab an up throw would absolutely would have done it.
I think he's probably expecting a third one.
That makes sense. That was a good mix-up, actually, from Alistair to kind of keep himself on board.
And there's the Fair.
Goodbye, friend. Yeah, you absolutely flew to the blast zone.
Yeah, the Battlefield sides, if I remember correctly, the same as FD and Small Battlefield. So they're decently small. Because Battlefield, Small Battlefield, and FD all share the same actual stage size. It's just Battlefield ceiling is just way higher than FD's and Small Battlefields. So, yeah, you're just not living that, basically.
It makes sense. So, Alistair needs to do a little bit of self-reflection here. So, because you just absolutely got destroyed by that Cloud game 1. Oh, the Genova theme? You already know what it is. That's a good theme. This theme sounds like anxiety incarnate.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this, like the chiming in the entry to this song, it's so good, man. I'll gush about Final Fantasy VII all day, every day.
Go ahead. It's your tournament.
This tournament was made specifically for me. When it got announced after Pound, I was talking to Apostle and Gimmer, and I'm like, please, I need the details. What's the merch going to look like? What are the scenes going to look like?
You're ready for the Steve tournament. The Glitch Farlands. Ooh.
Oh, Glitch Sandbox?
I think it's going to be Farlands. It should be Farlands. Do you know about the Farlands?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's like you can't go there or something. It takes forever to get to the Farlands, and it's such a cool glitch. And like stuff, there's no way we get a Steve tournament. It's not called Farlands. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, we'll see if it ever gets made, and if you ever back it up. I see a lot of character changes on screen. Corrin replacing Incineroar, and Joker replacing Cloud.
We are gonna. This makes sense. We're going to Hollow Bastion. One of the the newest addition to the stage list. Same size as Battlefield stage-wise. With just with the platform in the middle, which is it's literally the same as FD with the platform in the middle.
Long smash feels.
Yeah, long smash will lower platform. But shout out to Swifter. He likes the stage as a counter pick a lot.
Interesting.
So the corn pick does make a little bit of sense. Instant can definitely... Instant likes small Smashville, but it's not because of the layout of the stage. It's because of the size of the stage. When you remove the size of that stage, it's not as good for him because you kind of can get outspaced, outzoned. And you don't really have the best approach tools at times to deal with his platform layout.
And, I mean, both these characters starting off with some meter, both of them almost actually getting it, of course. Big Brother about to come out for Alastair, and Limit is about to be on deck. As I say it, it is for Zephyr. I mean, this is a pretty good matchup for Joker, all things considered, but once Big Brother's on screen, it's a matter of how you can actually force errors and get stocks with Arsene, because the Joker doesn't need that kill power, but it's absolutely nice to steal some stocks while Big Brother Arsene is there to play.
How does Gun affect Cloud off stage?
You can get some gimps. Because Cloud is a very linear projective recovery, so if you play in a way where you went low, I mean, you can get sniped out. If you're trying to get a lot of horizontal distance, it can ruin your momentum. Something you got to keep in mind here. But with Limit on deck, you can get a lot of easy, safe recoveries just in case.
And trying to use the... what's the counter, the base counter for Joker called? I always forget.
Rebel's Guard?
Rebel's Guard, yeah. Trying to get Rebel's Guard, but could have gotten a hard punish for it. That up smash is going to get sour spot.
Weak back hit of it, just kind of enough to send you flying away, but not actually killing anytime soon. Trying to go for Limit Blade Beam there. Yeah, you actually pre-burn his double jump in that scenario, and Cloud without double jump is very easy to exploit and very easy to beat, and Alastair actually has this lead in the game too.
Yeah, and we're going to see the Corn Pit come out, ending this time with the, actually no, he ended last time with Sephiroth, I'm pretty sure. Either way, gonna choose to pull this out. Your main kill tools right now are Bear and Up Air, although Bear actually probably start killing soon.
That side B could also be a little bit devious and destructive if you get a pin. Arsene out once more. This could be a great opportunity for Alastair to get some stock lead, percent lead rather, but of course you're getting absolutely blasted and bamboozled. The Sephiroth is now out to play for the second stock of Alastair.
Yeah, we saw the Sephiroth come out last time against the Cloud. The main problem there was you didn't have the out-of-shield options to deal with a lot of Cloud's pressure on shield.
Well, you know, canon mashup, he's supposed to lose. That's just kind of how it is in some of these games, you know?
Yeah, and Corrin has, while Corrin does have pretty good shield pressure, they don't have the same dominance of it that Cloud has. So you're probably going to be, you also don't have the speed that Cloud has, so you're going to be able to pressure them a bit easier and keep your distance with side Bs quite a bit, or you know, your huge aerials like down air, for instance.
Oh, Hell's Gate blasting, sending Zephyr careening to the blast, and now we got a Sephiroth Ditto. We started game one with a Cloud Ditto. We might be ending it on a Sephiroth Ditto if Zephyr doesn't clean this second stock up soon.
It's looking really good right now, just putting on this damage. However, we have seen how Seph can struggle to kill.
Again, it's a lot of it similar to Cloud, where you have really good hits, but it's all about neutral stuff. It's hard to get guaranteed things a lot of the time. So you need to play more about getting good neutral hits in with stuff like back air, with F-tilt, etc., etc. And they're just snapping at each other. You know how it is.
Wing is probably also going to come online soon for Zephyr.
Yes, if you're at disadvantage, which is also another reason why you might want to have Sephiroth as the anchor, because it's related to the state of the game. So if you're down a lot, it's going to be faster to come out.
And that no punish on the up B straight to stage.
Hey, double wing out for both parties involved.
The two wings. Yo.
You guys, hey, together you actually make a two-winged angel. You actually make a proper angel. Good for you guys.
Have you seen like the biblical representation of an angel?
Yes.
It's scary.
I mean, hey, they don't mess around in the Old Testament. But anyway, I mean...
You're worried about the wrong Genesis.
Yeah, I'm worried about the wrong supernova over here. I mean, my goodness.
And let's see, this back is going to come out, but I'm not going to find anything. That should be a stock, 100%.
Yeah, you're trying to get a little bit over eager there with that Scintilla. You know, trying to just end a stock early. But now the Sora's out to play, which I believe Sora's have talked about how bad this matchup is for Sora's. But, I mean, you could get some stuff going anyway, you know? You have that percent lead.
You also only need one strong hit as Sora, especially at this percent for Sephiroth. This is actually getting kind of scary because, you know, looks like Sora's struggling to get in right now.
Yeah.
And he's not a heavy character whatsoever. Very
light. I mean, Sephiroth's a little bit lighter, as you can see.
That's what he needed.
Zephyr, a little bit of a nod. Like, yeah, I understand, I respect it. Makes sense. Gotta keep that in mind. And so we're going to a game 3 scenario here.
Yeah, not what you would have, definitely not what you would have thought after the start that Zephyr had last game.
Very dominant game 1, that's for sure. So, giving ourselves the time to come, you know, figure things out, maybe looking at their phones a little bit, changing some music, I don't know. You never know with these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I see one of them with earbuds in, so I can imagine.
Turn your head, Zephyr. Let me see the other ear.
Hey, when we check those ears, we gotta make sure we're having
some headphones
music playing.
Small Battlefield makes sense.
Play some more. Yeah, what are you playing? Probably.
Oh, Castlevania.
Bloody Tears, another, hey, Castlevania got some bangers. I gotta say, the Castlevania and Mega Man got some insane glow-ups with tracks included and remixes. Amazing soundtracks from those games.
I will say, I find it funny that most of the Wii Fit themes are all remixes because you kind of, when you realize that what the Wii Fit themes
Yeah,
are.
you got no, what new things you're gonna bring to the table?
Exactly, but you just gotta like start remixing stuff because otherwise it's just meditating music half the time. But anyways, we're gonna still see the Joker pictures. I think worked a lot better than the Cloud. Of course,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, we saw how it took
did.
the first stock and dealt some pretty good damage on the.
Opting to go back to the Incineroar after Corrin didn't do, I guess, what Zephyr thought was enough to help the team out. Interesting decision there.
And starting off this time with the Instant.
Versus Joker, that's not a pleasant matchup, but
You do get a lot of revenge.
you can get a lot of revenge and a lot of good things going. If you get momentum, you can actually start just tearing through Joker. And actually most of the cast that Alistair's working with. But it's a matter of just getting into the first place.
He also has some really good out of shield options.
Yeah.
Which Cloud, Cloud has, we have all known the classic Cloud upbeat, but Cloud besides that doesn't really have the best.
Yeah, poor grab. That's no
tag.
there. That's a 0 to death off rip for Zephyr.
And
that's a good start.
That's the start he wanted.
Absolutely. This is a game 3. That's some Bloody Tears playing. He got the music choice. He's finding some extra focus, some extra purpose here to start this game strong. He wants to keep playing through this winter side bracket.
And that was a really good throw to get off then because you were still stuck in the hit stun that you weren't able to get a revenge out, which on what should have been a free revenge.
Yeah, Downer coming in off the top to kind of get over the intangible arms of the Darkest Lariat. And not actually getting a punish there.
Yeah, Majestic Antilla would actually kind of destroy Instant's up B. But it's not going to get it. That backer's, I think that was sweet spot at least, not going to take it.
Yeah, it was kind of a long, that's kind of a stretch right there. Maybe expecting an up B on the stage, maybe an aggressive one.
Yeah. But this is where you lost your advantage, and now you're just giving Instant
Forward throw?
down throw. Yeah, get some.
Oh, that didn't look true, or that it would kill, but it did.
It's not true, but I believe it's because I think he held in.
A little bit of a call out. Maybe he held in thinking it would be a forward throw.
Yeah,
wanted to live, so maybe
that
it was actually
probably was
a smart DI mix-up from Zephyr. So, hey, we'll give credit where credit's due. Smart stuff.
But he's also an Instant playing with revenge on. So
That's a lot of percent.
That's a lot of percent for a Nair. That's a Wii Fit damage looking right there.
You got to mash out of that ice just a little bit. Not quite getting a dare spike would have been a good message.
I do think going low was probably the move there. Although we haven't been seeing the counters come out from either of these characters. Besides, of course, the revenge, but that's like, counter.
Yeah, it's more with the follow-ups and not avoiding true combos. That's going to be a backer to get the stock. Alistair's down, but not out.
We did see the Sora put in a little bit of work, although it did struggle against the Sephiroth. I don't know how he did against Cloud. This matchup seems a lot worse.
It's going to be hard, extremely hard for Alistair to get in with Sora, but at the same time, the offstage game, and if you get Cloud's double jump, you could be in for a world of good stuff. It's just a matter of getting those in that disadvantage state going. This might be death's door for Alistair. I mean, he's in kill percentage. Limit's about to be on deck.
Yeah. Just gonna get it right there. Probably gonna. Uppy starts killing now.
Uppy, yeah, Limit Climb-Master will kill. I can just go for a Blade Beam off rip, maybe thinking he'll go Uppy sooner. But still, I mean, with this much percentage on board, you're kind of just tapping it in as Zephyr.
Trying to get a follow-up off the air dodge, not gonna get it. So that's a commitment.
That's a parry, that's a dash attack. That's gonna be it off the top. Zephyr taking a 2-1 over Alastair. Excellent stuff, and no matter who won or lose that, Final Fantasy is winning out in the end. And Cloud on the victory screen, this is his event.
That was a really good, I'm pretty sure that was an intentional parry. I would not be surprised
if
you,
it's just the way the Sonic play came in for the third strike. That was intentional, absolutely.
100% intentional, but which was also just really smart to do that rather than just, hold shield and accept it. You were able to get a parry off it and get the dash attack, which even if it wasn't parried, I'm pretty sure you could probably get it out. But that was guaranteed now with the parry.
So all around, good stuff. VA repping themselves for this event. You always love to see the people on the home turf trying to defend against it. Always a fun time. Always a fun time. In the meantime, though, I hope everyone has been enjoying Glitch, Regen so far. A lot of fun names here, and I think that's Beast rolling up as well.
That is pretty sure it's Beast.
That's very certain that's Beast.
Pretty sure that means we get PT, Fox, Wolf.
That sounds about right for what's
Corian.
I've seen Beast block the Fox and being pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's not like even just a squad strike character. It's like an